Hey everyone, it's Joy here and welcome back to my channel for another Handmade Christmas with Joy video. Now today I made 4 cards and 9 tags using products from Simon Says Stamp Santa's Helpers card kit. So I'm using the 3D decoupage stuff from the kit, and I'm also using a little bit of the patterned paper that's in the kit. So here is the 3D decoupage sheets. This is labeled, each one of the sheets is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many layers there are. So that way you know how to layer these. Even if it didn't have the numbers, you guys could figure it out. It's so super simple. And so these 3D images are absolutely darling. Now I will say, this did take a little while only because you have to add so much foam tape behind the layers. But this is something you could do in front of your TV and then it wouldn't really matter how long it's taking. Now, when I ordered the kit, I also ordered extra. Well, these are different images. It's SNOME Time 3D Decoupage. I ordered that as well because I wanted to be able to make a ton of cards. Here is that patterned paper that comes in the kit that I'm going to use to make some mini tags. So I'm going to show you how I put some of these together. So the 3D decoupage is from the Consortium company. You can order some of their stuff off of Simon Says Stamp for sure. Now, you just kind of pop these out of the paper that it comes in. It's a little bit thicker. It's not super, super thin. It's not super thick either. But once you're adding all this foam tape, it's going to add stability to your images. So you have your base little square piece here, and then you have these images that are going to stack on top of each other. Your image further in the back is going to be the largest image, and then as you're moving forward, it's going to be smaller images. So again, adding the foam tape takes a minute, but it's really worth it, and they make really cute cards because you already have this complete scene, and then adding all of this dimension gives you that 3D look, and it is darling. So like I said, I made 4 cards and 9 tags. I did 5 large tags, and then I did 4 mini tags actually from one of the pieces of patterned paper that matched these images. So here is another one that I'm going to show you putting this together. Again, this could be done in front of your TV. It's so super simple, and these are so darling. These things aren't usually my style of card, but when I saw these in Simon Says Stamp's kit, I just thought something about these is just so cute. So I had to get it. That kit is still available when I am doing this voiceover for you right now. I checked right before this voiceover, and it is still available. So I will have that linked in the description below. Everything that I use, I will have linked. So I'm going to do another one of these cute little guys. This is from, now this image is not from the kit. These little gnomes are from It's SNOME Time. These are the extra ones that I ordered, but all the little elves and snowmen, that is what came into the kit from the kit. So I'm struggling today with talking, you guys. I'm so sorry. So again, I'm just going to adhere these down. When I made a card out of these, I really wished I had a corner punch to kind of round the corners of my card because I think it would have matched these really cute, but the cards came out darling. So I'm going to glue these together. These guys are going to be for my cards, and then the little elves are going to be for my tags. And I just used some other dies from Tailored Expressions and from Spellbinders to make the base of the tags because these are so large. They're a lot of fun. It's a huge gift tag, but they're so super cute. Okay, so now I'm going to lay out my card. I have a piece of white cardstock. I did trim that down about 1/8 of an inch smaller than an A2 size. And I'm using the stamp set from the kit, which is Santa's Helpers. And I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas. I'm going to stamp this on all 4 of my cards. So again, I'm going to do this like mass producing style. I am prepping my cardstock with an anti-static powder tool. I'm using my Versamark ink. I'm using Tailored Expressions press tool to press the top of my MISTI to get a good image. And I'm going to use gold embossing powder on all of these cards. So I'm going to prep each card, stamp it, sprinkle on the embossing powder, and put it aside. And then I'm going to heat them all at the same time. It's not a big deal. Once your embossing powder is on, it's totally fine. I don't know that you could leave it for like hours. I'm not sure how that would work, but definitely you can leave it for quite a few minutes while you're stamping and inking the rest of your cards. So I'm just going to do this really quick, and I love the MISTI for this. It makes it so simple to just plop your paper in there because your sentiment is already lined up. Now I'm just going to use my heat tool to melt that gold embossing powder, and then we have our sentiment for the bottom part of our card. Now I'm going to adhere this to the top. This is where I really wished I had the corner punch because I really think it would have made a huge difference, but I didn't, and it still looks nice anyways. I'm going to adhere this to a white A2 size side folding card base, and I'm going to do that for all 4 of my little gnome images. Okay, so here is Tailored Expressions Pin It Stacklets. I'm going to use a small one and a larger one because this is how I want to make my tags. So that small one I adhered from that pattern paper. I just cut those images in quarters, and it had 4 little images that I made tags out of. Then those larger ones, I added to a larger pennant on some pink cardstock. I will have that listed below. It's Cardstock Warehouse's, I can't remember the color right now, but I will have that listed for you guys. Then I'm using a Spellbinders Shapeabilities die to make this little square tag. And I just think it's really just kind of fun with those little open edges. And again, I will have that linked below. So I got all my tags together. I got all of my cards together, and I wanted to add a little bit of detail. So I'm using Spectrum Noir's clear sparkle pen, and I'm just adding some details to like the mushrooms, maybe to the ball of a hat on all of these images, just to add a little bit of sparkle. You could also add like a Nouveau crystal drop or a liquid pearl or a stickles, like a diamond stickles. That would be really pretty, or even a glossy accent. But I really wanted these to dry quick, so I'm just going to use this glitter pen. I'm going to add it to those cute snowballs, to the balls of the hat on these elves. And this is really, really so cute. So again, these are the cards and the tags. These are the larger tags. I do have those smaller tags. Once again, those were die cut from a piece of patterned paper that came in the kit, and I just was able to cut it into 4s, and you had 4 little images on one piece of patterned paper. So I'm going to finish adding these little glitter details to these images, and these little scenes are just darling on here. Okay, so my question for you guys to be able to be entered in to win a $50 gift card from Simon Says Stamp. So make sure you comment the answer below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You like, you comment. Do you guys make your own tags for your presents, or do you buy tags like from the store, like the sticker tags or just anything like that? Which one do you buy, do you make, or do you do both? I actually do both. I think this year I've made a lot of tags, so I may not have to use any bought ones, even though I did buy some because they were really super cute, but I like to use both. So make sure you guys comment that below. Okay, so now from that same stamp set, I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas at the top of each one of these tags. The big square tags, I'm going to stamp that on the back. And I'm using Honeybee Stamps Tag Your It for the to and from. And actually that may be where this Merry Christmas sentiment is from. I think that's right. Honeybee Stamps Tag Your It stamp set. There also is a coordinating die. So I'm just using black ink and my acrylic block. I could do my MISTI had I thought ahead, but I did not think ahead. I was so excited about getting these adhered that I forgot that I needed to stamp to and from and Merry Christmas on all of these. But using an acrylic block is just not a big deal. Then I have the to and from. I'm going to line those up, stamp those again with the black ink, and I'm going to do that on the back of all of these actually, because that's where it's going to fit. And then it's just perfect. You have a great tag. I just used some white and gold baker's twine for my tag, and I just used a hole punch to punch a hole in the top of each one of those tags. And that made this super, super simple. I'm going to finish up this last one here, and then look at all of this that we have. Cards, matching tags, look at all of that dimension. I mean, these are so, so darling. I just love how these turned out. Like I said, this is not normally my style, but these are so cute that I could find myself doing this again, especially if you wanted to make like a matching set of tags and cards. This is definitely the way to go. Some 3D decoupage is really darling. So here's these square tags. I think those turned out so fun. These are those larger tags. I have 5 of those. And then again, those smaller tags made from that patterned paper that came in the kit. I want to thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate you. I do have some affiliate links. They cost you nothing to use, but it helps me, and I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.